Well, today we have a very interesting topic that goes against the grain a little bit. I think it goes against kind of mainstream discussions that surround productivity, mental health, gratitude, awareness, all of these things. So the title of this episode is Toxic Positivity. And I think that we all stand something to gain from this episode, especially during these pandemic times.
Well, not only that, but you also got the holidays coming up, right? And for some people, man, the holidays is one of the most stressful times of the year. It
Right?
is.
Yeah, it can
You know,
be.
working with kids, the working with adolescents, a lot of the big issues we'd come up with were right around this time. Because they're starting to feel, pressure at home, whether it's financial, we don't have enough, whatever kind of dysfunction underlies for most of the year, a lot of times it'll rise during this time of the year.
Yeah.
So I think this is a great topic, and I'll be curious to see if we actually agree on it or not.
Yeah. Some of your off-air comments, I'm like, okay, I'm excited to see what Jared thinks about this one.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So just so you guys know, we usually pick a topic, and then we both do our research, we both prepare, but we literally don't know what each other's going to say.
Yeah, we don't really talk about the topic before air, and if we do, we're like, all right, save it for the recording,
It's too good to do off air.
Yeah. So let's jump right in, Jared.
So what are yours? I don't know. I want to hear yours first. What do you think?
All right. What do I think about what exactly?
Can you be too positive? Is toxic positivity even a thing?
Yeah. I think it is, and it really resonated with me. So what this episode came from was I watched a YouTube video. There's a channel called Spirit Science. Really cool channel. They do short videos around 10 minutes with really awesome topics, and I saw that, and it stood out to me. Because that's not a very well circulated term, toxic positivity. So I was like, what's this? So the definition, if you Google toxic positivity, it'll say the feeling of acting happy or cheerful when you're really not. And I think that that's something we most definitely do in society. And I'm guilty of it too at times. Not very often, but it's definitely something that has been a part of my life. But I think that there's a lot of pressure in our society to always be happy or cheerful. We have a lot of things that we just say in passing, kind of like we had an episode of Are You Okay?
Are you good?
Yeah, are you good?
Yeah.
Are you good? And we say things like, just cheer up, or it'll get better, don't worry, or, stay positive, look at the bright side. And we don't give a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? Validation to our negative emotions or feelings. I think that we can do a little bit more. And trust me, y'all know I am a huge advocate for staying positive, for everything positivity, practice gratitude. I mean, I am relentless on doing things so I can stay in these positive emotional states. But I think for a lot of us, it can be hard in society and social media to really believe that it's okay to not be okay. And I think that a lot of people, we've seen suicide rates go up. We've seen mental health awareness, all this around awareness, mental health awareness go up. And I think it's because a lot of people in our society feel that it's not okay to not be okay, that you got to put a smile on. Nobody wants to be that sad or angry person. I think a lot of people don't know really what to do to handle difficult emotions, and we put up this facade of like, let me just positive out of it. So yeah, I do think it's an issue, and I do think that if you have something going on that you haven't worked through, that trying to fake it till you make it, kind of be positive, can be a toxic thing.
That's funny you say that, because that was the quote I was thinking that whole time, is that whole principle of fake it till you make it. You're not rich. Well, fake it till you make it. So you buy shit you shouldn't buy. You get jackets for pictures, but you leave the tag in so you can return it, right? You're faking it. And I think that is a huge fallacy for so many people. and you fake it, and I see you're fake, and then they fake it, and I see they're fake, then I think I should fake it. You know what I mean? And the reality is, none of those people are actually doing what they think they're doing. So yeah, I truly believe that toxic positivity, the word toxic obviously tells you it's not very good for you. And it's one of the great mistakes we make as parents and we make as friends is to try to rush somebody through their negative emotions. I'm guilty of it, hands down. I was just talking with my youngest 2 children about it. And the fact is, we didn't do a very good job of, when I say we, me and my wife, of letting our kids, like, if they were sad, being like, hey, why do you feel sad? Like, what power do you have over to change this? Like, the things I know now that I would have said, like, we just would say what you would have said, right? Like, hey, cheer up, you'll be fine. Like, just go try something, go talk. Okay, your feelings are hurt by this person, just go play with somebody else. Mm-hmm. Instead of really exploring, like, well, what happened to make your feelings hurt? Mm-hmm. And we do a great disservice to our children in teaching coping skills for emotions. Everybody's supposed to be happy. Everybody's supposed to be doing what they said. We all want to stay in the same little assembly line. And I think that is why we see the mental health issues we see. Or we see the prescription drug abuse we see. Mm-hmm. Right? All of a sudden, I don't feel good. Like, I saw a freaking ad, or maybe it was on radio, where it said, like, do you not want to wake up in the morning? Do you not feel like doing the dishes? Does laundry overwhelm you? Well, take this product. It will help cheer. No, fuck. All that shit some days doesn't sound good.
Right.
Right? Like, I don't know anybody should wake up and be like, yes, it's laundry day.
Yeah.
Unrealistic. So instead of teaching, like, hey, how do we do things we don't normally want to do, but we know they have to get done? Well, like we said, we put a reward on the end of it, or we assign some value to it. Like, okay, I know I don't want to do this, but like working out, I don't want to work out every day, but I know if I don't, my health suffers. Down the road, I can't do this, so I do it. Mm-hmm. I don't need a pill for it. I don't need, you know what I mean? Because I'm allowed to process it. And I think we do such a great disservice when everybody's supposed to be happy all the time.
Yeah.
And it's unrealistic.
Yeah, it really is. And I think that we put a lot of weight around feeling good and feeling motivated, right?